Hey guys, what's up? You have to pardon my voice a little bit. I'm on the tail end of a cold. I'm feeling pretty good, but my voice is pretty scratchy. But what I want to talk about today is our action of our foot in the middle of the circle when we're doing the full spin. And this is for discus or rotational shot put. It's the same concept. Our ability to move through the circle and to move through the circle correctly is what happens here when we make contact with our right foot in the middle and what we do with that right foot. When the foot's turning, there's actually a right way and a wrong way to do that. Or another way to word it would be, you can turn your foot passively, like by accident, or you can turn your foot actively or on purpose. And as you can probably already guess, we want that foot to turn on purpose. We want to be in control of that foot turning. So what is passive turning of the right foot? That is landing in the middle, and let's just say you do land on your toe like you're supposed to. Passive turning is the foot turns after the body has turned. So here, and then the foot finished the turn. Let's do that again. So again, I'm moving through the circle. My upper body, my whole body moves. Then the right foot turns. To actively turn your foot in the middle, that is, say, again, landing in the middle, but the foot is the engine. It turns first, it turns on purpose, and it's leading the throw. So when you passively turn your right foot in the middle, and if you watch really any of my recent content, I just mean like in the last 3 or 4 years of my own throwing, I do this really poorly. My foot does turn, but it's always passive. It's very sneaky to see. It's really hard to see when you're looking at footage. But what that does is, what that doesn't do, I'll say it like that, you no longer are really using your legs. Passively turning your foot does get you across the ring, but turning passively adds no additional power. But think about it, the legs are where all the power is at. We gotta use those legs to throw our farthest. So you wanna actively turn. So a good drill for working on that activity of that right leg or left leg if you're left-handed is the half turn drill. Half turn drill is where you start in the middle of the circle, facing where you're gonna throw, and you just do half a turn. So that's the half turn drill. Now, in the half turn drill, you have slowed down the throw enough where you can try to feel that right leg. You can feel the leg turn, or if you're doing it wrong, it's kind of easy to feel doing it passively. Okay. This would be passive, and see how very upper body led, even though the right foot does turn, it's not doing anything. Compare that to active turning. The right leg is controlling that second half of the movement. Now I will say, this right foot turning in the middle is absolutely paired with the left foot coming down fast. They work together. But again, in this video, I kind of wanted to explain the active versus passive terminology. It's a little bit more advanced topic, but those of you who've been throwing a while, throwing a lot, think about this, watch your video, see how your right foot is turning. Does it turn immediately? Does it turn after the fact? And then make adjustment accordingly. And again, you can do that via half turn. It's a good drill for that. Hey guys, thanks for watching today's video. I hope you found it very helpful. I know that the turning of the foot in the middle of the ring can be hard or complicated, but understanding how being active with it or on purpose versus having the foot turn on accident or not turn at all really can change a lot. And as you learn to do that and to do it better and more crisp and more intentionally, You're going to throw farther. You're going to make more power. You're just going to be a better thrower. So good luck. Keep training it, and I'll be rooting for you. Also, here at the end of this video, I just want to share a little bit about my coaching resource. So if you haven't already seen it, I run a Patreon page, and on that, I have 2 tiers where I offer some online coaching. So the first tier is called Team Bowman Throws. Team Bowman Throws is it's where I host my online course. So I have an online course that walks step by step how to do the rotational technique in discus and in shot put. I think there's 24 videos or so. It's very in-depth. It's very good if you are looking to learn like the what, why, and how of real rotational technique. I offer examples, I do demonstrations, and so that's the heart of the Team Bowman Throws tier on Patreon. The other part of the Team Bowman Throws tier is whenever I post a new video, it's going to land on my Patreon on Team Bowman Throws first. It'll land on there, and then at some point later, the video will end up on YouTube. So that's cool. The other part of Team Bowman Throws is that is the place where I connect with you or with our community of throwers. So if you have a question, you can message me directly. You can put a question in the comments of a video, and I work very hard to respond to those and to make new content, new teaching content based on the questions I get from athletes and coaches like you. So it's very exciting. It's the best way if you want to connect with me, it'd be through my Patreon. The other tier I have is what I call monthly video reviews. Again, you send me the video, I look at it, and what I do is I take screenshots from the different parts of the throw, and I explain what's going on. And so I'll send you a response via email, and I talk about here's what you're doing good, here's what you can work on. Is that most of the time I'm able to offer you a correction or critique your video and point you to one of my videos that are on Patreon, or maybe one of the videos in my course that can be an explanation of what to do or how to do that. So it's really cool. I've had a lot of very good success. For example, I have one athlete I've worked with for probably maybe 6 to 9 months at this point. I don't think it's been a whole year. Now, I do want to say this athlete has worked extremely hard, and you can see it. From every video that he has sent, I've given instruction, here, work on this, work on this. He has worked hard and made improvements. And from the very first video he sent to the video he just sent last week, insane improvement. Throwing farther, looking good, more consistent. So it's all very good. But anyways, that's available to you. So again, on my Patreon, there is my course, there is the place for you to actively reach out to me, and that's through Team Bowman Throws. And then there's also the video reviews where I will personally look at your videos and give you a critique on what you can do next to be a better thrower. So if videos like this one that you just watched you find helpful, I think you're going to find my course helpful. And if you want a little extra guidance, whether you're an athlete, a coach, or a parent who's coaching your kid, you might want to consider joining my Patreon. I hope you do. This is the business side of my coaching online, and it keeps my things going and can help you reach your goals too. So thank you for watching the video, for watching this ending, and I will see you on the next one.